Step in the box, sports cards fans. Welcome back to another episode. Just busted through a long couple days of looking over some cards for my next PSA submission. I'm doing a double up this month. Typically, I've been doing 150 to 160 cards per month since July 1st. Well, I was anticipating some PSA price changes, so I decided to double up and get these in just before the first of the year. We'll see if they raise prices or not. But again, I probably will be taking February, maybe even March off to get kind of amped up for the new year. So here we go. Let's go over some of these. Again, 320 cards here. Got some of this soccer I decided to grade. So again, this is ultra modern. So here's my first soccer cards going out. So there's the soccer. And then into the football. Highly disappointed with both Topps and Panini this year. The card quality has been pretty bad. There's been a few cards I decided not to send that were pretty disappointing, but I'm going to send from in just for the craps and giggles. Got Clyde Edwards here. It hurt so good doing those two. Tua. Sending these rated rookies. Some of these I'm just taking a gamble that I'll be getting these back next fall. I mean, think about that. Hopefully by October. Here's some pretty big ones. The Herberts. The Tua. Sending some quarterbacks in here. The canvases. Those three. And then getting into some basketball. Whoops. So here's the basketball. So we went soccer, football, basketball right off the rip, and then the rest is baseball. So the Chronicles. This card's a sweet card. The pink. The Zion pink. A couple more Zions. Went with an RJ Barrett bronze. Went with that blank the card there. So there we have it. The one Ja Morant was not looking too good, so I decided not to send it. Here's the draft picks. Went with mostly colors. And then so that's all the basketball. Yeah, the one that had the Ja Morant, this Air card, did not look good, so I just was like, I'm not going to send it. So now we're into baseball. Went with these chrome Eloys that looked really good. Went with some Grishams, the finest flashbacks, a refractor Grisham, a pink Grisham. So playing a little catch up there. Got a Trout. Here's the Stadium Club Chrome. Sending a lot of that in. The Arazarenas. Some of these are base. Some of these are refractors. There's the refractor. There's the X-Fractor. And then the Lux. The Lubob, I'm expecting at best a 9 on that. For some reason, his card has scratches. I sent one back. This is the second one. Maybe it gets a 9. We'll see. Jordan. Some Bows. Another Trout. Sending these two update rookie debut Trouts. Taking some of these cards are kind of borderline send or not send in terms of who they are, but I'm getting them in now because once these cards, if the raise price is $15 to $20, you're not going to submit a lot of these cards. We'll see. Some Tatis, Bowman Tatis. I believe that's 18 or 19. That card's from Update. That card, surprisingly, another Tatis. Sent this serial number Otani. This is not his rookie card. It's the Air. This was from 19 Update. So it is serial numbered. I still like Otani. I think he's going to have a monster year. I have a bunch of his cards that I've held back. Verdugo from 18 Rainbow Foil. One Randy from Update. Some more. Here's some Juan Soto camos from Bowman. Juan Soto Chrome. We got some Wander papers. Going with some Mega Mojos Marte. So 3 of those, and then went with one of his base chromes. And then this, I don't know, John Diaz. His cards on the rise. Went with some Mojos. Figured if you're going to get them in now. Got some Kjerstad. Got these in a break right here. So these 3 cards are going. There was a few others that I didn't send. The centering was terrible. But that's the gamble you take with cards. Went with these Dominguez Mojos. Speaking of Dominguez, here we go. All papers. I already sent in the chrome and the Mojos. So 1 camo, the rest are papers. We'll see what those come back. And then I've had this Flaherty sitting around for quite a while. Been putting it off. I should have sent this in a long time ago, but I don't feel like there needs to be a rush on pitchers. But at this point, if it's going to go from 15 to 20 bucks, which I don't know. Who knows? It might not even change at all. This is a Sapphire from 18. And then here's this Bowman's Best that I just got in. Robert, the cracked ice, the Robert refractor, the base Roberts. Got a Bo Bichette from Allen & Ginter Chrome, 2 of them. Bichette Mojo, Bichette Turkey Red Chrome, the Bichette insert, the Silver Pack Mojo Bichette, and then here's the Bowman Best, the refractor. And those, I actually have another refractor coming from a break and some more base that I just decided. I threw those all in the order. I'll add those in when I get them, and then I'll ship these out. Should be here in a couple days. And then went Jordan heavy again. I've had these sitting around. I kind of held off since he got hurt. But I'm sending all these Jordans in. I think Jordan's going to be a monster. Getting them in now. And you want to talk about sitting around. I've been waiting on these, and waiting longer on these. Should have done this a long time ago. But this is just a monster stack of 94 Series 2 Eloys from 2019. Just, I mean, I could flip through theirs. They're all the same card. They're all the base card. I went through a stack of about 200 of these. Got it down to roughly 94, I believe it was, total. I'm hoping 2/3 of these, more like 70% come back PSA 10s, and I'll be real happy about that. Funny story, I sent in 64 Pete Alonsos last year before I didn't even look at them. Just sent them to the guy in top loaders. He put them in card savers, and I think over 2/3 came back 10s. Well, speaking of Pete Alonso, I have more of these, but I rounded out my 320 with the rest Pete Alonso. Even though his value is not super high, he hits bombs. I think he's going to come back and have a huge year. Both the White Sox and the Mets. The White Sox for sure might be World Series contenders. And the Mets with the new owner, I can see in the next couple of years, Pete Alonso taking off when the team gets hot. And again, he's a monster power hitter. Hopefully he hits for average. Hit just as many home runs as Trout last year. But when you back 220, you're not going to get the love. I think his average is going to go back up. But there you have it. That's my submission. 320 cards. It's not as impressive as some of my ones early in the year, but it's the tail end of the year. And the quality of cards from the middle to the end of the year, not very good. The Bowman's Best were really good, but man, that premium, the Hoops Premium Panini was total trash. Not one card from those 6 blaster boxes going to get graded, which I was highly disappointed on. Trying to think of another. A lot of the Panini, like Mosaic Basketball, not very good. Prism Football was sent some, but not very good. Even some of this soccer from Topps Chrome was not very good. So the card quality this year hasn't been the greatest, but I feel like this submission has some nice potential. There's definitely some big cards, as you can see. But I have a feeling that these will go out January 2nd, and we won't see these until next October if we're lucky. That is my guess. October. That's wild. They are running so far behind, and everybody's getting... And it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't see these till next November. 11 months. I'm expecting the worst. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. But again, hope you guys have a great year. I'm hoping to maybe pick something up Saturday at the show to open. We'll see if I can find something, if I can get away. But other than that, you guys have a great New Year's. Enjoy. It's been a fun year. I appreciate all the support. We're ever so close to 1,000, 10 away. If I get 10 more and can able to get it set up by Saturday, I'll go live from the show for a little bit. So again, thanks for tuning in. It's been a wild ride. Just started doing this out of fun. I've been opening cards for years. This is the first year that I've opened cards on the camera. To all the love I've gotten, I appreciate it. To all the haters, that's okay. I have never claimed more to be amateur hour. I don't have a production assistant. I'm not Phil's Polls. So again, thanks for all the raw and uncut support. It's much appreciated. You see the bloopers. You see the good. You see the bad. You hear the dog eating his food. It's been awesome. Making do of the year. But hopefully, just like me, you guys love cards, enjoyed some of the content, and I wish my collecting brothers and sisters the best of 2021. It's going to be an amazing year. I think the card hobby is going to go just totally even more wild than it already is. So buckle down. It's going to be a wild ride next year. Take care. Peace.